सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम नमः पाणिनिकात्यायन पतंजलिभ्यः शब्द विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यः नमस्कार and welcome to 247th class today, 23rd of January 2015. So, as you know, dear students who have been watching our classes, we have entered into another very special aspect of Sanskrit Vyakarana grammar, that is Bhave Prayoga. Kartari Prayoga, active voice. Karmani Prayoga, passive voice, was done. Passive voice we studied in the recent classes very extensively, and we have now moved on to the another speciality of this language, that is Bhave Prayoga, impersonal usage. Impersonal voice, you can say impersonal voice. And we have already seen in the previous class how, irrespective of the subject, whether it is plural, singular, dual, the verb will be always in singular, third person singular Atmanepada ending. This is the rule of Bhave Prayoga. We have already seen several sentences, gone through the passage on page 459. So today I think we are going to do more of these exercises of Bhave Prayoga. So Srinivas will straight go to the book. So Prayogaha Tridha Vibhaktaha, as we have already noted, three types of usages are there. Voices, you can say Kartari Prayoga, Karmani Prayoga, Bhave Prayoga, Cha iti cheti, and that is illustrated here. Balaha Grantham Patati, this is Sakarmaka Prayogaha Kartari. That means where, yeah.
Previous paragraph also
we have to do.
We have to read the previous paragraph. A note is given.
Uparitana Vakyeshu Kriyapadani Bhave Prayuktani. In the above passage, all the sentences are given in Bhave Prayoga, which I told you that the verb should have been highlighted, not highlighted. For example, bhuyati, dhyayati, kampyati, dhavyati, etc. So, in the sentences, all the kriyapadas are bhave prayuktan. They are used in the impersonal voice. Atra here, savadhanam parshilata, watch carefully. Sarvatra kriyapadasya prayogaha. That is what I said. Everywhere kriyapadasya prayogaha, the usage of the verb everywhere, ekavachane, singular form, prathama purusham, purushe eva asti, and you find the verb everywhere used singular number and third person singular number only. Yatra akarmaka dhatava prayujjante, wherever akarmaka dhatava, intransitive verbs are used, tatra there bhave prayogaha iti vyavastha. The rule is, wherever intransitive verbs are used, only there this bhave prayoga is possible. Otherwise you cannot have Bhave Prayoga for a transitive verb. Transitive verbs cannot be written out in Bhave Prayoga. That is it. Arthat, meaning Kriya Bhavam Bodhayati Chet. If the verb indicates Bhava means abstractness. That is what I said. Bhava. Kriya Bhavam Bodhayati Chet. If the verb indicates or tells us about the abstractness of anything, tada, then bhave prayoga. Only then you have impersonal usage, that is bhave prayoga. Akarmaka dhatunam prayoge, in the usage of the intransitive verbs, kriyapadam karma apekshamna karoti. So in the usage of akarmaka intransitive verbs, kriyapadam, the verb karma apekshamna karoti, it does not demand or require the object, because that is the meaning of akarmaka only, isn't it? Na karoti iti karanat. This is the reason that an intransitive verb does not require an object. Therefore, it can be converted into bhave prayoga. Tasya anyasmin vachane purusheva prayoga navat. And that is the reason why it cannot be used in anyasmin vachana, another number and another person, it can't be used except the third person and singular number. So you can see the illustration here, Srinivas. Kartari sakarmaka prayogaha balaha grantham patati. This is transitive usage. Usage of the transitive verb. Patha dhatu is transitive. Sakarmaka dhatuhu. Atra balaha grantham patati iti vakyam. Sakarmaka prayogaha. Karmani prayoga. The same can be converted into karmani prayoga. Passive voice we have seen. Balena granthaha pathyati. Balaha grantham patati. Balena granthaha pathyate. Both mean same. Boy reads a book is read by the boy. Kartari, akarmaka. Now this kartari active voice is into two ways. That is transitive usage, intransitive usage. Downward. Akarmaka prayoga. Balaha hasati. Hasati is akarmaka. It doesn't require any object. Boy is laughing, boy laughs. This can be converted into bhave prayoga. Balena hasyate. Now supposing this sentence, Bala hasyati, if it were, yadi etadeva vakyam bahuvachane abhavishyat, if it were in bahuvachane, Balaha hasanti iti, tadanim bhave kidusha prayoga bhavati, balaihi hasyate eva. Or you say, yuyam hasatha, you all are laughing. Yushma chabda, madhyama purusha prayoga. Yushma bhi hasyate. Verb is same. Vayam hasamaha, we are laughing. Asma bihi hasyate. Now you may say, Vayam is first person, Asyate is third person, but bhave prayoga, that is the rule. So in a way it is very convenient that verb is only one. That to third person, singular, let the subject be in third person, second person, first person, doesn't matter. So this is bhave prayoga. And when we try to translate this bhave prayoga, it becomes laughable in English. For example, balena hasyate, it is laughed by the boy. Can we make a sentence in English like that? It is laughed by a boy. What do you mean that? It doesn't mean. It means only balaha hasati. Boy is laughing, boy laughs. Yatra kriyaya bhavaha dhatvartaha uchyate sabhave prayogaha. Now the book says, where with the kriya action, with the verb bhavaha means dhatvartaha, he says. The meaning of the root verb is told, indicated, saha bhave prayoga, that is called bhave prayoga. For example, hasati. What is hasa dhatu? To laugh. Laughing doesn't require any object, therefore that is what is. Akarmaka dhatoho, whereas of an intransitive verb, eva bhave prayoga bhavati. That is what. Again repetition here. Akarmaka dhatoho eva bhave prayoga bhavati. Only an intransitive verb can only be derived in bhave prayoga. Bhave prayoge api dhatoho ya te yojyeti. And finally is giving you in the bhave prayoga this yakara, this te of atmanepada is used. Yojyate means used. So for example, two are given. Asa plus ya plus te asyate. Upavish plus ya te upavishyate. Dhav plus ya te dhavyate. And many you can derive all the intransitive verbs. So we go to immediately abhyasa has come. Okay. Adho nirdishtanam dhatunam yathodaharanam bhave rupam likata. Now you write the forms, bhava, the impersonal forms of the following roots as shown in the example. You can read Srinivas 5, 3, 3, 3.
The first column should be dhatu, sir?
Yes, vikas. And then ya plus te. Kasyate.
Has plus ya plus te hasyate.
Yeah, very simple. Has plus ya plus te hasyate.
Dhav plus ya plus te dhavyate.
Now, by the way, I will tell you, in all these prayogas, usages, we can't translate hasyate. which should be understood as hasati. Vikasyate should be understood as vikasati. We should understand this bhave prayoga in terms of present tense only. Then only we will get the meaning correctly. Right. 2, 3.
Tishtha plus ya.
No, tishtha, mula dhatu is tha. Stha which becomes thi.
Thi plus ya plus te.
Sthi, you need not say sthi is also okay, but stha. Dhatu is tha. Like for example, all the verbs, kriya dhatus, which are ending in akara, da, dha, stha, they tend to become ikara. Da diyate, stha stiyate, ma miyate. What is here? Stha stiyate, pa piba is there, pa pibati, pa piyate. So all are ending dhatus become e in this construction, whether it is in passive or in bhave prayoga. So here stha becomes stiyate. Bhasha.
Bhasha plus ya plus
Bhasha to bark. Bhashyate. Bhashati. Kukkuraha bhashati. We read a sentence. Dog barks. Bhashyate. Mil. Milyate. Mila to meet. Didaya. D. Diyate. There is no problem because it is e karanta. Diyate. Vrudh.
plus ya plus
Vrudhyate. Bhu. Same. Bhu bhava. Bhuyate. Kampa. Kampyate. Rud. Rudyate. Ruda to cry. Rodana. Rodana comes from this. Rodana. Rudyate is cried. So roditi. That is roditi. So very simple exercise. This is. So hasa, dhava, stha, bhasha, mila, di, vrudha, bhu, kampa, ruda, and ya plus te everywhere. So rudyati, rudati, roditi. Next, Abhyasa 203. Is it big?
hasati.
Oh, only 5. Adhonirishthanam vartamana rupanam bhave rupani likata. Now, these are given in present tense and you have to convert them to bhave prayoga. Okay, hasati.
Hasyate.
Hasyate.
Rodyate.
Rudyati. Roditi, rudyati. Which came here, na? Just now, above. Roditi, rudyati. Tishtati, sthiyate. Kampyate.
Bhavati.
Bhuyate, vikasati, vikasyate, dhavyate, upavishyate, milati, milyate, bhashati, bhashyate. Any difficulty here? Hasati, hasyate, roditi, rudyate, which is there above. You can see there on the same page, 10th one, rudyate. Tishtati is also there, sthiyate, 3rd one. Kampate is also there, kampyate is there, na?
Yeah.
Number 9. Kampate. Bhavati is also there. Bhuyate in the number. What is the number?
Bhuyate 8.
8th. Vikasati is the first one which is given. Dhavati, dhavyati, no problem. Upavishyati is also there. Upavishyati, we just did it. Dhavyati, upavishyati. Mila is also there. In 5 sentences above, milyate. And then bhashati is also there in the above 4th one sentence, bhashyate. So these are very simple. Now remember, the verb will be added with ya and te and it will be singular all the time. Next abhyasa. Bhave prayoge sarvada kriyapade ekavachanam bhavati. Repeatedly the book is telling you, reminding you, bhave prayoge kriyapadam kriyapade ekavachanam bhavati. Kriyapade ekavachanam bhavati. Sarvada. Na kevalam ekavachanam. Ekavachanam prathama purusha ekavachanam. That to 3rd person singular. Karma prayoge to karmanaha ekatve ekavachanam. Karmanaha dvitve dvivachanam. Karmanaha bahutve cha bahuvachanam bhavati. Now we have already seen. In the passive construction, passive voice, the verb agrees with object. Balakaha Pathan Patati. Balakaha Patati. The agreement is between Balakaha and Patati. When you convert this Kartari Prayoga into Karmani Prayoga, Balakena Pathaha, verb will agree with Balaka or Patha? Patha. Pathaha plural, na? Patyanti. So that is what this rule says here. Karma Prayoge, in the passive voice, Karmanaha Ekatve, if the object is singular, Ekavachanam. Karmanaha Dvitve, when the karma object is Dvivachana, dual number, then you get Dvivachanam. If the Karmanaha means object is Bahuvachanam, Bahutve means when it is used in Bahuvachanam, Bahuvachanam. That is very simple. So what is the difference between active voice and passive voice is that active voice, the subject is predominant. The verb goes with the subject. Balakaha patati, balakaha gacchati, balakaha khadati. In the passive, subject is passive, the object becomes active, like he comes to Prathama. Karma becomes Prathama. Karma occupies the Prathama sthana, Prathama vibhakti sthana. So therefore the verb goes with Prathama there, because the object is behaving there like a subject. And therefore the verb has to go in with that. That is what he is explaining. And then exercise, Srinivas, so many exercises are there here. Kena kim na kriyate iti likata. So just write down what is not being done by whom. What is not done by whom. For example, kruddhaha hasa. Kruddhena na hasyati. Meaning, now this is bhave prayoga. How to understand? Convert into active voice. Kartari prayoga. Kruddhaha na hasati. Kruddhaha purushaha understood. Na hasati. That is the meaning of this bhave prayoga. What is that? Kruddhena na hasyati. You, just like I told you just now. Can you translate this into English? It is not laughed by an angry man. No. An angry man doesn't laugh. Kruddhaha na hasati. Angry person does not laugh. That is the meaning only. And we should not try to translate it the way it is given in Sanskrit. If you do it, kruddhena, by an angry man, na hasyate, not laughed. It is not laughed by an angry man, so it won't. So you can do the next.
Mukena na bhashyate.
Yes, mukena na bhashyate. Mukaha na bhashyate iti arthaha. Mukena na bhashyate iti bhave prayogasya. Bhave prayoge prayuktasya vakyasya arthaha. Mukaha purushaha understood. Na bhashyate iti arthaha. Dumb person does not speak. Muka means dumb. You know, Muka. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim yat krupatamaham vande paramananda madhavam. So, if God's grace is there, He can make a Muka, a mute person talk. Pangum langayate girim. He can make a lame person climb the mountain. Yat krupa, yasya krupa. That is the grace of the God. If we can get the grace of the God, anybody can do anything. That is the idea. Here, mukaha na bhashate is equal to bhave mukena na bhashyate. 2. Manavena
na uddiyate.
Yes, manavena na uddiyate means manavaha na uddayate. Manavaha na uddayate. Uddayate. Man doesn't fly. Exception are there. Flying machine, if he attaches to himself, then he can fly, like in James Bond movies, 007's movie. Man can also fly with a machine, but on his own he can't. Manavaha na uddiyate. So, uddayate. Manavena na uddiyate. 3. Panguhu. Pangu has come here. Muka pangu. Panguna na dhavyate, meaning Panguhu na dhavati. A lame man does not run. But no translation of this sentence. Panguna na dhavyate is equal to Panguhu na dhavati iti.
Nidritena na prasthiyate, sir.
Nidritena na prasthiyate. Sta becomes ti. Yes. Nidritena na prasthiyate means nidritaha purushaha na pratisthati. Pratisthati doesn't. Oh, are we converting? Acha, we have to do bhave nahi. I am only doing the other way. Yeah, prasthiyate. Nidritena na prasthiyate is the one we have to do. But to understand it, nidritaha na pratisthate. Active voice. Sthatishta. Oh, you are getting confused when I am doing the active voice. To understand this bhave prayoga, you have to convert the same sentence into active voice. Now, nidritena na prasthiyate is you have done. What is the meaning? Nidritaha purushaha na pratisthate. A sleeping person doesn't start on a journey. How can a sleeping person go on a journey? Isn't it? So, 5. Shilaya
na kampyate.
Very simple. Shilaya na. That means, how do we understand? Sila na kampate. Meaning is that Sila na kampate. Rock doesn't shake. Rock doesn't shake. Sila na kampate iti arthaha. Bhave prayoge tu Silaya na kampyate iti. Next.
Pashuna na hasyate.
Yes. Pashuna na hasyate. Pashuhu na hasati iti arthaha. Arthaha pashuhu na hasati. Hasyatum na shaknoti eva. Vayam janimaha. Pashuna na hasyate. 6, 7.
Shilamaya mukulam na vikasyate.
Silamaya mukulena na vikasyate. That is, a stony bud doesn't blossom. If a bud is made of stone, does it blossom? So that is Silamaya mukulam. Mukulam means bud here. So, Silamaya mukulena na vikasyate is equal to Silamaya mukulam na vikasati. Srinivas. Silamaya mukulam na vikasati is the arthaha. A stony bird does not blossom. Meaning is a stony bird doesn't, not stony. Stony can we say? A bird made of stone, better. A bird made of stone does not blossom. That is 8. Vyaghra
murtiya
na garjyate. Vyaghra murtiya. If there is a murti, an idol of a tiger, does it roar? Does the statue or idol of a tiger roar? No. So, Vyaghra murtihi na garjati iti arthaha. Vyaghra murtihi na garjati. An idol of, a statue of tiger doesn't roar. Apatuhu?
Apatuna na nrutyati.
Yes, apatuhu means unskilled person, untrained, unskilled dancer, you can say. Apatuna na. How do you make active voice here? Apatuhu na nrutyati. Apatuhu purushaha na nrutyati. An unskilled person doesn't dance. 10. Virena na palayate. Virena na palayate means viraha na palayate. Viraha purushaha na palayate. A heroic person, a brave person doesn't run away. A brave person doesn't run away. These are the meanings. We have to write, I think. Srinivas, you have to write. Or shall we take on next? Oh, 20 are there. There only identification is there. I will write down. It takes a little time. Abhyasa 204. Yeah, tell me. One. I think I will write the actual meaning. It should be Mukena na bhashyate. Not necessary. Okay. This means you should understand Mukaha na bhashati. That's all. This sense you should understand this. This is what Kartari Prayoga. Active voice. Huh? No. This is Atmanepada. Next.
Manavena na uddiyate.
Manavena. Meaning, Manavaha na uddayate. Man doesn't fly. 3.
Panguna na dhavyate.
Meaning, Panguhu na dhavati. Iti artha. Yeah, 4.
Nidritena na prasthiyate.
Nidritena prasthiyate. Understood as nidritaha na pratishtati. Next.
Shilaya na kampite.
Shilaya na kampyate. Na kampati. Shila is strilinga shabda. Shila na kampate atmanebhya. Yeah. 6.
Pashuna na kasyate.
Pashuna hasyati should be understood as Pashuhu na hasati. Pashuhu na hasati. Next. 7.
Shila maya mukulam.
Oh, this is
Mukulayana.
Shila Maya.
Mukulayana. Na vikasyate.
Vikasyate, na vikasyate. So this will be understood as Shilamaya. Shilamaya Mukulam. Mukulam. Na vikasati. Next. Shilamaya, I wrote a mistake. Vyagra. Vyagramurti. Garjyati. This should be understood as Vyagra
Murti
na garjati. Two more.
Yeah. Apatuna Nrutyate.
I think this is simple. Apatuhuna nutyati. That orally I will do. Next. Virena.
Na palanjate.
This becomes Viraha. Na palayati. A valorous person does not. Only one I left. Apatuhuna nutyati. Very simple. Apatuhuna nutyati. Oh, palayati. Correct. Yeah. Yeah is not seen. So this way we have to understand and proceed whenever there is a... But I may tell you, the occurrence is very rare. The occurrence of bhave prayoga is rare. So we should not worry about it. We should more worry about passive construction that is more frequently met with in Sanskrit. Passive is more frequently used and this is very less frequently used. So nothing to worry about it. We move on to Abhyasa 205 Srinivas. Just identification is here. Adhaha bhavakarmanoho vakyani misrayitva ekatraiva likitani santi. Now you can see the sentences are mixed up here, active voice and impersonal voice. So just classify them into two boxes given below there approximately. Tani vichitya, choosing them nirdishta sthane, in the specified place. Pruthak pruthak likata, you write them separate. Yeah.
Ramayana Patha Pathyate is already given karmani.
That is given. Okay. Next, Ramayana Upavishyate is also given. So you can see Ramayana Patha Pathyate, Ramaha Patham Patati. That is, well, this can be translated. A lesson is read by Rama. But Ramayana Upavishyate cannot be translated. You have to convert like I have done now. How do you convert this into active voice? Ramayana Upavishyate, Ramaha Upavishyati. Ramena upavishyate iti bhave prayogasya arthaha, vakyasya arthaha, Ramaha upavishyati iti arthaha. That is the only meaning. Rama is sitting. That's all. Not to be translated. Yes, next. 3.
Ramena sthiyate
bhave. It comes to the bhave side. Ramena sthiyate, which means what? Ramaha tishtati. Rama is standing. Ramaha tishtati, it means. For
Parnena patyate.
This is also bhave prayoga. This comes to the right side. Parnena patyate, meaning parnam patati. Patati, parnam patati, a leaf falls. 5.
Balaihi kandukam kridayate.
Balaihi kandukam kridiyate. This is karmani prayoga. Balaihi kandukam kridiyate. Balaihi kandukam kridiyate. This is karmani, not bhave prayoga. So that is a ball is played by the boys. 6. Even this you can translate into active voice. Balaha kandukena kridanti. Kandukam kridanti. They are playing with the ball. Right. 6. This is also karmani prayoga. That means balaha lekham likhanti iti arthaha. So balaihi lekha likhite, a letter is written by the boys. A letter is written by boys. 7. This is bhave prayoga. So 7 comes to the right side and meaning should be understood as balaha dhavanti. Boys are running. Balaihi dhavyate. Watch the verb. Balaihi dhavyate. Balaihi is plural. Dhavyate is singular. Third person ekavachana. Doesn't matter. Which means balaha dhavanti. Boys are running. 8. Balaihi. This is karmani. A god is worshipped by the boys. So there is object, therefore we translate, put it in the karmani. Can you do it active voice?
Balaha
Devam pujayanti. Balaha devam pujayanti. Balaha devam pujayanti. Balaihi devaha pujyate. 9.
Balaihi hasyate.
Meaning balaha hasanti. Balaha hasanti. Boys are laughing. Meaning is that balaha hasanti, just like we have done here. Balaihi pashuhu na hasati. Pashuna na hasyate, like that. Balaihi hasyate. Balaha hasanti. 10.
Balaina taruhu kampyate.
Yes, karmani prayoga. A tree is shaken by the boy. Balaha tarum kampate. Balaha tarum kampate iti active voice. Next.
Balena
rudyate. This is bhave prayoga. Balaha roditi. Boy is crying. Balaha roditi iti arthaha. 12.
Balena geetam giyate.
This is karmani. Song is sung by a boy. Balaha geetam gayati iti kartari prayoge.
Balena shastram jnayate.
This is also karmani prayoga. If you make it kartari prayoga, active voice, Balaha shastram janati. Balaha shastram janati. Balena shastram jnayate. 14.
Tvaya na
Akadhyata. That means you did not eat. It was not eaten by you. This is eating is sakarmaka only. So, tvam na akhadaha. This is a karmani prayoga. Next. 15.
Natena ganam shruyate.
Karmani prayoga. Nataha ganam shrunoti. Make it kartari, active. Nataha ganam shrunoti. Natena ganam shruyati. Next.
Natena nrutyate.
Bhave prayoga. Nataha nrutyati. Just now I think we got as yes something. Nataha nrutyati. 17.
Vyagrena garjyate.
Bhave prayoga. Vyagraha garjati iti arthaha. Vyagraha garjati. Tiger roars. 18.
Tena prashnaha pruchyate.
Karmani prayoga. Saha prashnam pruchhati. Saha prashnam pruchhati. Tena prashnaha pruchyati. A question is asked by him. Passive. 19. Passive.
Pitra putraha tardiyate.
Pitra putraha tardiyate. Son is beaten up by father. Pita putram tadayati. Pita. This is karmani prayoga. Pita putram tadayati, active voice. Father beats up the son. Well, this may sound something unpleasant to the non-native Indians. I mean, beating, what is this sentence made in Sanskrit that in India, fathers beat up the sons? Yes, they do beat. And they are not caught by the police. 20.
Pitra shlokaha uchyate karmani.
Pitra, pita, slokam vadati. Pita, slokam vadati. Father, a poem is recited by the father, father recites a poem. So these are very identifiable. Rapidly I will sum up. Ramena pataha patyate is given, two are given. Third one, Ramena stiyate bhave, parnena patyate bhave, balaihi kandukam karmani, balaihi lekha likyate karmani, balaihi dhavyate bhave, balaihi devha pujyate karmani, balaihi asyate bhave, balena taruhu kampyate karmani, balena rudyate bhave, balena geetam giyate karmani, balena shastram gnayate karmani, tvayana akhadyata karmani, natena ganam shruyate karmani, natena nrutyate bhave, vyagrena garjyate bhave, tena prashnah pruchyate karmani, pitra putrah tadyate karmani, pitra slokah uchyate karmani. At last there is some relief. After this marathon exercises, we are coming to some reading here. Vartamane karmani bhavecha prayogaha. You can read Srinivas. The title is Adarsha Rajyam, Ideal Kingdom. The title is Ideal Kingdom. Country, whatever it is. Yes, you can go. 2 lines first.
जगति अनेक विधाः राजनैतिक विचारधाराः अनेक विधाश्च राजनैतिक व्यवस्थाः दृश्यन्ते क्वचित् राजतांत्रिकी व्यवस्था क्वचित् च लोकतांत्रिकी व्यवस्था अस्ति.
Now, this Adarsha Rajyam begins like this. Jagati, in the world, Aneka Vidhaha, many types of Raja Naitika Vicharadharaha, political thoughts. Raja Naitika Vicharadharaha, political thoughts. Aneka Vidhaha, many types. Cha Raja Naitika Vyavasthaha, many types of political arrangements. You can say Vyavastha means arrangements or laws, political laws. Rajanaitika Vyavasthaha Drushyante. In the world, now what is important for us is not what that entire sentence means. Where is passive voice used here? Drushyante, are seen. Are seen. What are seen in the world? Many types of political thoughts and many types of political arrangements are seen in the world. Drushyante, are seen. Kvachit, some places, Rajatantriki Vyavastha, you find political, basis. Vyavastha. Vyavastha has so many meanings here. Arrangement. Some places you find political law or arrangement. Then Kvachit, in some places, Lokatantriki. Lokatantriki means, sovereignty will be there. System of sovereignty. Vyavastha. You can also say Vyavastha is system. System of sovereignty. Some places, Rajatantriki means kingly. Rajatantra means kingly. That royal, kingly. So in some places, royal setup. In some other place, the democratic, Loka Tantra means democratic only, democratic form of government. Next.
Kincha ya kapi vicharadhara vyavastha va bhavatu yasyam rajanitika vyavasthayam rajanetrubhihi rajadharmah samyak paripalyate sa vyavastha uttama bhavati.
So it says, Kimcha, moreover, Yakapi Vicharadhara Vyavastha, whatever may be the system of thinking, Vicharadhara Vyavastha, whatever may be the system of thinking, Bhavatu, it may be, Yasyam Rajanitika Vyavasthayam, in which political setup, Rajanetrubihi means by politicians, Rajaneta, that is the Mula Shabda, Rajanetra, Rajanetrubhyam, Rajanetrubihi, by the political leaders, politicians, Rajadharmaha Samyak Paripalyate, where the Rajadharma means the government is properly, where the rule is properly done. Rajadharma Samyak. Rajadharma means governance only. Rajadharma is properly done. Sa Vyavastha, that system, Uttama Bhavati. So whatever may be the setup, whether it is monarchy or democracy or whatever it is, but where the rule is followed by the politicians properly, that is the best, Uttama Bhavati Vyavastha. Next.
Yena Rajyena Nagarikebhyaha Kechana Moolavbhutaha Adhikaraha Diyante Nagarikaschaiva Kanichit Moolavbhutani Kartavyani Palyante Tad Rajyam Uttamam Tasya Nagarikascha Uttamaha Bhavanti.
So next sentence says, Yena Rajyena Nagar, by which country? Yena Rajyena, by which country? Nagarikebhyaha, to the people, for the people. Kechana Moola Bhutaha Adhikaraha, some fundamental rights. Moola Bhutaha Adhikaraha means Kechana, few, some basic rights, fundamental rights, Diyante, are given. Now this is passive voice. Yena Rajyena Diyante, by whatever country or by whatever government, the basic, where the basic human rights are given, Diyante. What are Diyante? Moola Bhutaha Adhikaraha, the basic rights, human rights are given. Nagarikaischa Kanichit Moola Bhutani Kartavyani Palyante, and where by the people, Nagarikaihi, Kanichit, few, Moola Bhutani Kartavyani, the basic duties. When rights are given, basic rights are given in a country, where basic rights are given by the government, and where people follow the basic, rules, duties, they perform their duties, basic duties very well. Palyante. Now Palyante is passive. Moola Bhutani Kartavyani Palyante, where the basic responsibilities are shouldered, or Tad Rajyam, that country, Uttamam, is the best. That means rights have to be given and people have to responsibly, with responsibility, do the works. So that Rajyam, Tat Rajyam Uttamam Bhavati. Tasya Nagarikaha cha Uttamaha Bhavati. If the country becomes Uttama, automatically country people are Uttamaha only. Yadi Rajyam Uttamam Bhavati, tarhi Tasmin Rajye Vartamanaha Nagarikaha Sarvepi Uttamaha iti Kathyante. So very simple. Here in these two passages, Drishyante, Paripalyante, Diyante, Palyante, these are the passive verbs. Next. Oh, we are falling. Okay, we'll stop here for a good Subhashita study. Show them, Srinivas. How many left?
Last one, I think, in this page.
Achha, okay. Yeah, okay. Show them.
Mata Shatruhu.
Pita Vairi.
Yena Baloda
Patitaha. That should have been highlighted. I did not do because it is a passive verb. No problem.
Shobhate Sabha Madhye.
Hamsa Madhye.
Bako Yatha.
So this is for the education of all children, perhaps written by our people. Mata Shatruhu Pita Vairi Yena Balo Na Patitaha Yena Matra Yena Pitra Yaya Matra Mata Yadi Balaha Na Patitaha Bhavati. Patitaha is passive here. Passive past tense it is. Yena, by which parent Balaha Na Patitaha, by which parent the boy is not educated. Na Patitaha means not educated. By either by mother or by father. So Yena stands for that. Yena Pitra Yaya Matra. Yaya Matra Balaha Na Patitaha Yena Pitra Balaha Na Patitaha Bhavati Sa Pita Sa Mata Shatruhu Bhavati. Kasya Shatruhu? Putrasya Shatruhu Bhavati. Sa Mata Putrasya Putra Vishaye Shatruhu Bhavati. Putrasya Sa Pita Putrasya Shatruhu Bhavati. So that is what? Oh, it is there already. Mata Shatruhu Bhavati. Yadi Matra Balaha Na Patitaha Bhavati, Mata Shatruhu Bhavati. Pita Kim Bhavati? Vairi Bhavati. He becomes an antagonist. Mata Shatruhu Pita Vairi Bhavati. Yena Pitra Balaha Na Patitaha, by which parent the boy is not educated. So parents should realize that they should educate their children. If they don't educate, they become themselves the enemies of the child. Now, example is Na Shobhate Sabha Madhye Hamsa Madhye Bakoyata. Like that uneducated Tadrushaha Apatitaha Na Patitaha Anadhitaha Anadhyapitaha Na Adhyapitaha Putraha Balaha Na Shobhati, it doesn't shine. Sabha Madhye, in the assembly of scholars. Like what? Hamsa Madhye Bako Yata, Bakaha Yata. Just like an ordinary crane, Bakaha means crane, does not look good amidst the swans. Like an ordinary bird doesn't look well in the company of swans, Hamsa. Hamsa here stands for highly educated people. So, Shikshitanam Jananam Madhye Tadrushaha Apatitaha Balaha Na Shobhati. Sa Kakaha Iva Hamsa Madhye Bhavati. He said Baka, but Kakaha Iva Hamsa Madhye Bhavati. So he looks like a crow amidst swans, uneducated. So, what is intended, you know, education must go on. So everything is na patita. Patita is passive past tense. This is not verb, past tense verb it is. Na patita. Yeah.
Jata matram na yaha shatrum
Vyadhim
va prashamam nayet
Atipushtanga yuktopi Sa Paschat Hanyate. Now this verb Hanyate is passive. Hana dhatu, Hantiti. Hanyate is killed. Sa Hanyate, he is killed. Who? Jata matram na yaha purushaha. Yaha purushaha. Jata matram shatrum vyadhim va yadi na prashamam nayet. Jata matram means the moment it is born. Jata matram shatrum Jata matram vyadhim Yaha purushaha prashamam nashanam na nayet na nashayet. A person who does not eradicate or control, uproot the moment a disease is born or an enemy is born, or either an enemy or a disease, the moment it is born, it should be eradicated. It should be terminated. Jata matram shatrum. If you think that you have got an enemy, immediately nip in the bud. what we say, nipping in the bud, immediately terminate him. You should not allow him to become a bigger enemy. Not only in the case of the enemy, but vyadhi also, in the disease. Jatamatram vyadhim. The moment you detect, like they say, cancer detected in the early stage, first stage, can be cured. Supposing cancer is detected in the later stage, fourth stage, what can they do? It will take you only, your life. So something like that. Yaha purushaha jatamatram shatrum va vyadhim va prashamam na nayet. If he cannot put an end to either an enemy or a disease the moment they are born, what happens? Ati pushtanga yuktopi. Ati atyantam pushtanga pina shariropi. Pushtanga, though he is very well built, though he has got a very good well built body, however strong he may be, having a well built body, ati pushtanga yuktopi. Ati pushtanga sharirena yuktopi. Though he is with a very strong body, paschad, afterwards, tena vyadhina tena shatruna hanyate sa hanyate. He will be finished, he will be killed by that disease, however strong he may be, or he will be killed by that enemy. Tena shatruna tena vyadhina sa paschat hanyate. So this is what our people thought, that the moment you identify an enemy or diagnose a disease, you should take action and terminate. Is the time over? Yeah, any? Prashamam means nashanam. Prashamam means you should put it down, control it. Literally means you should control it. Otherwise eliminate it. Shama prashama. Prashamam means totally you should calm it down, snub it down. Nayet, that is vidiling, na? Nayati, nayatam, nayataha, nayanti, nayet, nayetam, nayeyuhu. Vidiling, one who used vidiling means potential mood. We have studied that. Yadi yaha purushaha prashamam na nayet. That means if he will not take it, will not calm it down. Prashamam nayet means one who would not totally calm it down, snub it down. Shatru, snub him totally. Vyadhi, root it out, uproot it. That is the meaning. So the prashamam na nayet. Antam na nayet. You can take prashamam, antam. Shatrum antam nayet, vyadhim antam nayet. Nasham nayet or nasham. You can also take nasham. So hanyate is a passive voice. Okay?
Yeah. We have 2 more minutes.
Yeah, you can read next. Very simple. Kukalatrena sharvari. Kuputre. It is a general subhajita. Kubhojena dinam nashtam. This is within everybody's experience. Ku means bad in Sanskrit. Kubhojena. Ku annena. With bad food, your day is lost. Kubhojena dinam nashtam is lost. Ku kalatrena sharvari. With a bad wife, kalatra means wife, kubharya. Kubharyaya sharvari ratri nashta bhavati. If you have a bad wife, then the whole night is spoiled, fighting. You can understand, you understand in your own way. Ku kalatrena, kubharyaya sharvari ratri nashta bhavati. So night is lost by having a bad wife. Kuputrena, with a bad son, kulam nashtam, your family is lost. He will bring a bad name to the entire family. Kuputrena kulam nashtam. Tan nashtam, that is lost. Tad nashtam, that is lost. Yanna, yad, tad yad here. Tad nashtam, that is lost. Yad, which na diyati, is not given. What is not given is lost. That is lost which is not given. At the end, the sloka says, that is lost which is not given. Meaning, You go on storing money, things. You go on storing. You never give. Then finally they will be knocked off. They will be robbed of. Like we said, Danam bhogo nashaha tisro gatayo bhavanti vittasya. Money has three outlets. Dana, bhoga, nasha. You enjoy or you donate, or the money will have third alternative, nasha. Danam bhoga nasha. Danam bhogo nasha tisro gatayo bhavanti vittasya. Money has three outlets. Either you give it excess if you have charity, or you enjoy yourself, you have every right. You don't give, you don't enjoy, then nasha will take place. Something like that. Tan nashtam yanna diyate. That is lost which is not given in charity. So what is our study here? Diyate is a passive of da. Yanna diyate, which is not given. Shivam bhuyat.